next level to race with the best. Here's another man that can. This is Al Sigrini driving for Joe Pisano, but he is up against the best this season. Kenny Bernstein in a Budweiser King. His crew chief, Dale Armstrong. This is the man that Kenny gives all the credit to. He says, without the genius of Armstrong, he'd just be another funny car racer. But Armstrong and Bernstein have made an unbeatable combination throughout 1985 that has carried him to the Winston World Champion title. Joe Pisano developed a new racing engine. He debuted it earlier this season on this same racetrack, and Al Sigrini, his driver, won the first race ever for that power plant, but it is not to be on this round as Kenny Bernstein and the Bud King move into the finals. 5.62 seconds. His speed, 257 miles an hour. Dominance in racing and Kenny Bernstein. Those two phrases have been synonymous throughout this entire 1985 season. Back at the starting line, the engine is running in the Wendy's Pepsi car of Don Prudhomme. The Pontiac Trans Am body coming down over the supercharger and fuel injector as Prudhomme pulls away from beside his support vehicle into the water burnout area. He is scheduled to race Ron Correnti, but there's no one there. Correnti is back in the pit area with problems. We saw in the previous round where Correnti beat Billy Meyer, but on the run there was a lot of smoke come out of the engine as he crossed the finish line in the Ford Thunderbird of Bill Dunlap. For Ron Correnti, his racing day is over. Let's go back to the pits and Steve Evans.
That little bit of black on the otherwise shiny crankshaft journal in Ron Correnti's motor is the reason he's not right now on the starting line to race Don Prudhomme. That's enough to cause you not to run this motor.
Oh, yeah. It got a little lean last run, right down to the lights. I felt it lay over, and that's one of the hazards of the business, you know. We expect that every once in a while, and it just happened at that time.
And you didn't find that black on the crank in time to change?
No, it was in fact, it was the last rod that came out. I couldn't believe it. We pulled all the rods out, and everything looked fine until we got to that one, and then consequently we had to change motors, and we ran out of time.
Well, I know Don Prudhomme doesn't miss you up there, but we do.
Yeah, thank you very much.
A big disappointment for driver Ron Correnti and his car owner Bill Dunlap as they made it to the semifinals but unable to answer the call. Don Prudhomme gets the single. Is he going to take a shot at the 562 of Bernstein? No, he does not. Prudhomme with a 583, 213 miles an hour, gives away lane choice to Bernstein, but